Hello, everyone. I'm Moby Clint. Welcome to Late Night Meditation. As always, it's great to be here online with all of you, whether you're watching from Zoom, YouTube, or Facebook. Hello, everyone. Hi again, Dad. Hello, Karina, Timothy, Kaynoon, and Jude. Thanks for joining here on Zoom. Also, hello, Lisa and Hakuzo on YouTube. It's always great to be here with you all. I see more people slowly coming in, as it's always great to be here with you all. Hello, Tracy. Thanks for joining in. And of course, everyone watching on Facebook. And if you're on Facebook, remember I am streaming to several pages at once. So if you don't see my face on the top corner, I can't see your comment right now, but I always go back and reply. So, hello, Julie. Hi, Guinyan. Thanks for saying hi on Facebook. As always, it's great to be here with you all. And as you guys know, I'm still here in Wichita, Kansas. It's definitely a wonderful experience to get to be here now in the middle of the country and get to be here with you all, meditating as always. Hello, Pinapa. Thanks for joining in. So, as always, have you guys been doing your homework? All right, very good. So, if you're brand new, the homework is whatever you're doing, have relaxation and awareness. It's a way to help you practice meditation outside the meditation hall. You know, when we're practicing meditation, we need that balance of relaxation and awareness. So, what better way to practice than to do it always? Or at least try to do it always. Anytime you're out and about doing your thing, try to have relaxation and awareness. Hello, Natalie. Thanks for joining on YouTube. And very good, Lisa. I'm glad you were doing your homework. So, this homework is actually a wonderful way to help you practice because, like I mentioned, we live our life at the present moment. Quite literally, every moment of the day, you are living life. So you don't have to wait till the future to enjoy your life. Instead, we do what we can today. Every little thing you do is partly living your life. Whether it be doing your chores, taking a shower, cleaning things, even taking out the trash. That's all you living at that moment. So why not enjoy as best we can by having both relaxation and awareness? And sometimes I know some of these chores feel icky, like taking out the trash. How do I relax doing that? Think of the benefits of what you're doing. By taking out the trash, I'm getting rid of the stink in the house, making sure everyone has fresh, clean air, the environment's okay for the family and myself. It's a lot of good benefits. And then you take it out. This is a way of helping us start to see a lot of the good that we do. Sometimes the most mundane things that we do are actually very beneficial. We just don't realize it because we just do it because we're used to it. So take that time to notice that. Notice the goodness you do. Notice what's working. So I see more people have come in. Hello, Leslie. Hello again, Kaleem. Hi, Pat. And hello, Mom. Thanks for joining in. As always, it's great to be here with you all. So, as always, for Mondays and Wednesdays, I let you guys decide how much instruction would you guys like in our meditation. So I like to call them as levels. Level 1 is like for a beginner, brand new to meditation. Level 2 is kind of like you like to hear me speak more. You like a lot of instruction. Level 3, you like moderate instruction. So maybe not too much, not too little. Or if you like level 4 is like long silence. I'll speak a little bit and we just go on for a longer time in silence. And of course, for those who like level 4 is always on Friday. So go ahead and you can show me your fingers. You can type in the chat. Okay, I see a couple 3s, a couple 2s, another 3, another couple 2s, a 1. Okay, let's see. Oh, hello, Manchi. Thanks for joining in. Okay, another 1. Okay, I got a few 1s, a couple 2s, a couple 3s. Oh, okay. All right. And let's wait another few seconds just to be sure. Okay, we're averaging at about level 2, but since there are some 1s today, I can indeed help you guys out and add some extra instruction for those who are brand new. Okay, then today it'll be level 2 in the sense of a lot of instruction because level 1 and 2 are actually very similar. The difference is that level 1 I'll give you much more of the beginner's instruction. Okay, Then for today, it looks like we'll do level 2 with a little bit of level 1 in there too. So, as we practice, remember, meditation has just 2 steps: relaxation and awareness. There's no need to force, no need to push. As we meditate together, take your time, relax, allow yourself to relax. All right? So, let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Taking a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Taking a few more deep breaths, as this is a natural and easy way to relax. And once you are ready, you can return to normal breathing. Now, before we continue, remember to let go of all your expectations. Whatever you think or know is supposed to happen, forget about it. Let yourself feel as innocent as a child. No worries, no regrets, no responsibilities. Just innocent and free. Not a care in the world. We're all just relaxing with our friends. And to add to our relaxation, let us do a body scan. The body scan is not quite scanning for something, but rather allowing your body to relax from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. The first step is relaxation. It's a very important first step. As meditation has been taught differently the past 100 years. 100 years ago, they would say, sit still, don't move. It's not wrong, but the way we perceive it today is different. Back then, people were already relaxed, laid back, comfortable. So when they hear sit still, don't move, they're already there. They're comfortable. But nowadays, we have forgotten how to relax, and we focus way too much. Only our focus is quite sporadic. It goes to everything. So now when we hear sit still, don't move, we unintentionally add an extra step. We end up tensing up. That's not one of the steps. And because of it, this is why many people who try meditation end up feeling like it's not for them, because they're misinterpreting sit still, don't move as tense up, forcing yourself to be still. That's not correct. Meditators tend to sit still, but not because they're trying to sit still. When you're comfortable, you will naturally sit still. So as we practice, first, be comfortable. We meditate for inner peace, not Instagram. What I mean is, you don't need to look perfect, but you should feel perfect. As in, you are comfortable, feeling like you can sit like this forever, or at least as long as you'd like. And even if your perfect position changes, it's okay to move. We're human beings, not statues. So feel free to adjust when you need to. And don't feel like you're doing something wrong. Adjustment is part of the meditation. We adjust to find our balance. That balance of relaxation and awareness. And many times, that minor adjustment becomes the difference between enduring and enjoying. So please don't endure. Adjust. Be comfortable. We have a limited time together. Let's get the best quality possible. And don't feel like it must be very comfortable. Just comfortable enough. Like walking in the park and having a seat on a bench. It's not very comfortable, but it's comfortable enough. Enough for a nice little break. So allow yourself to be comfortable. A gentle relaxation. Because once your body's relaxed, your mind will follow. It will also begin to relax. And how we relax the mind is to let our mind take a break. Allow it to stay with just one thing rather than everything. And that one thing can be anything at all. Whatever feels easy and comfortable to you. I recommend the full moon because it's bright and shining, but not blinding. It's calming and cooling. But your meditation object can be anything at all. Whatever feels easy and comfortable to you. As we let our mind rest on this one thing, everything else starts to let go, starts to melt away. It might not melt away completely. It might just melt into the background. It's still there, but it no longer bothers you. As letting go doesn't mean to throw away or forget about. It's more like placing down rather than carrying. We tend to carry our thoughts with us all the time. And this is why, as we let go, we start to feel lighter. Because those thoughts, while they are weightless, they have no mass, but they weigh us down, especially the more we think about them. And this is why we're practicing to let go, to place them down. no matter how important you think it is. Right now, it is simply a thought. You don't have to hold on so tightly. It won't disappear. Just like our groceries. We bring them home. They are important. They become our sustenance for the next few days or week. As important as it is, when we get home, we place them down on the counter and put them away. No one carries the groceries with them all around the house. We put them down and we place them where they should be. That's similar to what we're doing as we meditate. We're learning to clear our thoughts, first to place them down, and when we finally place them all down, we can start to organize, put them where they need to be. Because while our thoughts may be important, they're not important all the time. We need time to rest, just like we let our body rest with sleep. Our mind also needs rest. As I'm sure you have all had this experience, where you might sleep a full 8 hours or more. Plenty of rest for your body. But when you wake up, you feel more tired than before you went to bed. The reason this happens is that while your body was resting, your mind was still working overtime. And this is why here we are for late night meditation, a way to help us let go, unwind, get ready for bed. And even if this isn't the time that you go to bed, I recommend you try this before you go to bed. Remind yourself to relax your body, relax your mind, little by little, and allow yourself to drift asleep. You'll find yourself with a much more restful sleep and a deeper sleep. And for now, take your time, relax your body, relax your mind. And as we continue, sometimes our mind begins to wander, thinking of this or that, and it's okay. Understand that is the nature of the mind. Our mind loves to think, loves to wander, just like a child loves to play. But we know the child still needs time for rest. Same with our mind. It needs time for a break. So when you realize your mind's wandering again, just gently bring your mind back to your center, back to your object. And remember to do this gently, comfortably, lovingly. While many of us may look in the mirror and see an adult, our mind is more like a toddler. So care for your mind like you care for a toddler. Be more forgiving, caring, gentle. Your mind is part of you in the end. So care for your mind. just gently bring it back. And little by little, your mind will slow down. It'll be at ease. You'll start to feel lighter. You'll start to have clarity. You may also feel peace. But always take your time. Don't force. Don't push. Relax your body. Relax your mind. When we have the balance just right, everything falls into place just the way it was supposed to. But if you still need a little help to come back, another thing I recommend is a mantra. A mantra is a word, a phrase, or a sound. Something that helps you feel calm and peaceful. The mantra we like to use: Sam Mo Arham Sam Mo Arham Sam Mo Arham. You can repeat this mantra in your mind as many times as you'd like, or use your own mantra, word or phrase. For example, relax, relájate, sabay, clear and bright. Use your mantra and your meditation object as your tools to help calm and soothe your mind, and to bring your mind back to your center, back to your object. Sam Mo Arham Sam Mo Arham. Sam Mo Arham. Now let us continue in silence, letting your mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Arahant Samma Arahant Samma Arahant Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean and bright, and at the center of your object there is a bright light. This light is very special. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our bodies, filling our body with light. Then let this light shine out from you, filling the room. And let this light spread far and wide, filling the city and the surrounding cities, filling the state or province and the surrounding states or provinces, filling the country and the surrounding countries, until filling the entire world, and now throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know, and all the people you don't know. To all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. As we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Sappe Buddha Parapata Paceka Nanchayang Palang Arahanta Nanchate Jenara Kampantami Sapaso Sapabuddhanupavena Sapathammanupavena Sapasanghanupavena Satthasoti Bhagwantute. And now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths Do a little stretch if you'd like, as we slowly come back. So hello again, everyone. How are you feeling? Notice how you feel right now. As a very important time in meditation is also right when you finish. To take that time to consider or check yourself to see what worked, what didn't work. So as we practice, you'll notice that some days very easy, some days pretty challenging. It's okay. This is normal. The days that are challenging, it's actually a good thing. You can see what obstacles you are working on, what you can work on, and how you can start to improve. The days that are good, also good, because now you can see what already works for you. That way you can continue to get better and better. Each time we practice is a brand new experience. Always something for you to learn, even if it feels very similar to other sessions. So, okay, thanks for sharing, Jude. Saying it's challenging tonight. No problem, but very good that you acknowledge it. It helps you yourself start to see, think back, what did I do this time that made it challenging? Or what technique did I use? Or for example, did I use an object? Did I use a mantra? Compared to normally. Sometimes you'll find out, oh, this object doesn't work for me. Or, oh, this kind of mantra doesn't work for me. Or something like that. Or even how you sit, depending on the position you're sitting. You'll start to notice all these little things, these factors. Also, what happens in life. In other words, what big event is happening in your life right now. Sometimes that tends to cloud our mind, depending on what it is. It can be both a good thing and a bad thing. So, when you start to be more aware of it, you can start to adjust. And it's always good to acknowledge. That way you see, this time was okay, do it again. Next time, not so great, but it's okay. You can always get better. Continue to practice. Okay, as I see more people have come in, let me say hello. Hello. Oh, hello, Wisasa. Thanks for joining in. Also, I see Lisa on Facebook and Linnea on Facebook. All right, very calm and loving. Very good. So let's see on YouTube. See a few more people came in. Ah, okay, very good. So before we go into questions and comments, as of course I'm always open to it, feel free to type in the chat or into the comments for now. But I'd like to share some words of wisdom that will be very important nowadays. And for today, it's about loving yourself. As Valentine's Day is coming up soon, and while we always think of loving others, you have to think of yourself too. To love yourself is different from being selfish. To love oneself means to purify oneself and to be happy at all times. So this is what my master Lompada Mashio has said. It's a way of making sure that we keep our peace, keep our happiness. When you keep your happiness, you're able to care for yourself. You can indeed share that love and happiness with others. But it all has to start with you. This is why it's important to first care for yourself. Otherwise, you can't help anyone else. Many people, especially those who come to meditate, might be similar to myself in the sense that you want to help everyone. For most of us monks, we're like this. We want to help everyone, help and help and help, and then we forget to help ourselves. We forget to take care of ourselves. So once you start to have that self-care, love yourself, as in bring yourself peace, keep yourself with that happiness. That is truly loving yourself. Then you can share that love with everyone. So I hope you all take that into consideration. Love yourself. Then you can truly love others. So I hope you all practice. Little by little, starting to think back to yourself. What can I do for me? Or at least when I'm thinking of others, how much am I able to do without hurting self? Sometimes we unintentionally work too hard, try so much to help them, which unintentionally, sadly, it starts to have health problems, or you have no time for your own family or your own things. So that's why we practice that balance. Love yourself. Okay? So now I open the floor to you all. If anyone has any questions, so let me show everyone. Also, if you're on Zoom, you can turn on your mic if you like. But I see a couple questions on YouTube already. So hello, Hakuzo. Today's question, he's saying, why do you think many people mistakenly call Buddha a god? Oh, well, it's actually pretty common because whenever we think of someone who is a religious figure, and especially when they are the one who started it, who founded it, we tend to think of them as like a god. And also as it translates to different cultures, as it propagated, like when it went into China, they chose the word God, or they chose the word like a god to help them understand. When in truth, Buddha was a human being, a great teacher, like Jesus, a wonderful teacher. There are many of them back then, and there are many of them today. The whole thing is finding your good teacher and truly praise them for that wisdom. Using their wisdom is a great way to show your true respect for them. Okay? Okay. Thank you for that question. Okay, I'll go back and use it again. So I'll just ask another one. Are there monks that take a literal vow of silence? Or is that made for TV? Okay, there are. So there are monks that do take a vow of silence. Though many times, if you do happen to meet a monk on the street or somewhere, very likely it's not a vow of silence, they just don't know how to communicate. It's a language barrier. As I know for a lot of the Thai monks, I see it with them, as well as Chinese monks that I've actually got to experience. They'll just kind of smile, like, hello, how are you? Like, that's the whole conversation. Just, and they go, oh, okay, okay. It's not that they don't want to speak, they just don't know how to speak, or at least speak the language that we are speaking. So understand that many times it's just a language barrier. But it's very good that you do be very respectful, of course. But there are some monks that do take a vow of silence. Okay. Any questions here on Zoom? Okay, nothing yet. No problem. Then back to YouTube one more time. Oh, okay. Hello.
I have a question, Venerable.
Hello, Pat.
Hi. When we see a monk, like you said, out in the streets where I live, I do. The other day I saw a monk at a bank, and he walked up right in, and I got really excited because every time I see one, I feel like they're telling you you're on the right track, or it's your lucky day, and I put my hands together and I bowed, and he like waved at me. And I wanted to know, is that okay if I do that, in public?
Yes, absolutely. A bow, a wave is totally fine. It's a way of saying hello. Like if anyone happened to see me, you guys can totally wave. I don't mind. Yes, the bow is a very proper way to do it. Uh, I'm I'm an American monk. I grew up here. This is, that's just my thing. I'm pretty modern. I'm okay with a lot of things. And for the most part, I know that some people want to say hi, but they're just kind of unsure if they're allowed to do it. Can they do it? Is it proper? Many times it's great that you think about that, but it needs to start off with some communication. When you get the communication, then you get to learn and understand. And then we don't take it to heart if you do the wrong thing because we know it's something new. Same with monks. Monks come to a different country, they don't know the proper etiquette. They will come in expecting a certain thing and go, oh, oops, sorry, they didn't know. And then we'll adjust. So it's always okay to start off with a wave, say hello. Uh, but like we were talking about earlier, if they don't speak, don't feel bad. Sometimes it's just a language barrier. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Pat. Great question. Okay. Any others on Zoom? All right, let's go back to YouTube again. Hakuzo says, how rare is it for there to be a monk with some disability, like blind, deaf, or missing a limb? And who helps to take care of these monks? Okay, it's actually very rare because it would have to happen after they became a monk. As the Buddha had this rule, it's not to it's not to like what's the word? Like not to put down those with disabilities, but it's because If you think back 2,600 years ago, monks, if they cannot take care of themselves, they will not survive because you did not have a house. You had a tent, not even that, an umbrella, and that was your home, or just sleeping under the shade of a tree. And you really had to take care of yourself. So the Buddha said that if you're unable to care for yourself, you shouldn't be there. But once you're a part of a temple already, and something happens, like okay, you lose a limb or something goes wrong, the monks will take care of each other. We don't leave our monks behind on their own. It's actually one of our precepts, one of our monastic precepts, the code of conduct. If a monk is sick, ill, in pain, in need, the other monks will help take care of them. At least one of them will. So there will always be a monk to help take care. So, for example, let's say an elder gets sick. Of course, as an elder, everyone wants to take care of them. Even if you just ordained today, suppose you were a brand new monk and something happened and you got sick, the elder would take care of you. So this is the rule within the monks. So we do care for each other. But yeah, thank you for that question. Okay. Oh, this is asking, is it better to meditate in a group or one-on-one? Ah, from my own experience, it's always been better meditating in a group. At the same time, if for example, if the group is still new, so they're all new, they're still not used to how to adjust quietly. So then there tends to be a lot of noise and this and that happening. Then in this case, sometimes move away. This is why there are monks that like to meditate on their own, and some monks that like to meditate in a group. In general, with the group, you get a lot of good energy from everyone because everyone together is working on it. This is why we love group meditations. But if you do it alone, it's possible. It just takes more time, more energy, more effort to do the same because now you're the one doing all the energy. So even if there's a little bit of noise from the people around you, or even if it's yourself, or sometimes a stomach growling that you really can't control, it happens. It's actually better to meditate in a group. It's almost always a better chance. For one-on-one is more like if you happen to get the opportunity to meditate with a master. But even the master will say it's good to go with a group so we can do it together. So I recommend group. Group is number one. And in person, of course, is number one. Next best thing, here we are online, trying to help each other. Because I know you all have lives and sometimes you don't get the opportunity to get to the temple or to a meditation center. So at least I'm here with you guys and we can meditate together, as you can see all of us together here. Okay, thank you for your question. Any other questions or wonders? For those on Facebook, if I don't see your question now, I will go back and reply after the stream. Okay. Oh, all right. This is just saying thank you. All right, then if no other questions for tonight, no problem. As always, you can contact me any way that you like. I have my little QR code here, and it also has a link on the description for both YouTube and Facebook. So I'm always very glad that I get to keep in touch with you all and get to chat, talk, meditate, etc. As I'm very glad I get the opportunity to be like a mentor or like a friend as you're going in your journey. And of course, I'm here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday here for late night meditation. And while right now I am in Kansas, I'm also doing the Saturday class as usual. It's a hybrid class because I'm here in person, but feel free to join in, and we get to meditate together. Or if you're here in Wichita, Kansas, we can meet in person. And I'll be here for another week and a half, and I think it's next Wednesday I'll be in Texas. Okay, so not this Wednesday, the following week. No way, there's no confusion. And then I'll be in Texas for a couple weeks, and then hopefully if you're in that area, in Arlington, Texas, we'll get that opportunity to meet also. Otherwise, I'll be here online as always, as long as I have internet and have the ability to do it. I hope I can always do this. So, take care, everyone. And before you go, I'd like to give you a blessing. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light, in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling. Let's brighten up the world together. So take care, everyone. For those on YouTube and Facebook, see you next time. For those on Zoom, feel free to stay longer if you'd like, and we can chat some more. And also, thank you so much for everyone who is sending in donations. Take care, everyone.